Hey guys, and welcome on in to another episode of Picks on Net, NHL Picks and Predictions. I'm your host, Terry Edelman at TE Picks on X, ready to break down Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Finals. But, of course, before we get to Game 6, we'll go and quickly recap what happened in Game 5. And, it was a 3-0 sweep. 3-0 sweep. Brad Marchand, Sam Bennett, both scoring goals. The first two goals of the game were both scored by those guys. And then the over 6.5, while it looked dead, and there was another game earlier in this series, I believe it was 4-2, where it kind of looked quiet at the beginning of the first, throughout the first period. Things opened up in the first period in Game 4, but Game 5, it really looked quiet, and over looked like it was going to be in trouble. But it got there, and it cashed with a high-scoring third period, and the Oilers pulling their goalie ended up resulting in the 3-0 sweep from Game 5. So that's a recap of Game 5, and now we're going to head into Game 6. But before we get there, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel. We're growing every day. It's really awesome. I'm really happy to see it. Thank you to all the viewers the new viewers, but of course the viewers that have been with me since day one, and then since then. Appreciate you all. But we're going to break down the game now. Taking a look at the stats here. Edmonton plus 125. Road Dogs. Florida Panthers minus 150. The total, once again, under 6.5, plus 100 for the over, minus 120 for the under. And, well, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but 11 of the last 12 meetings over 5.5, 10 of the last 12 meetings over 6.5. All 5 games in this series has gone over 6.5. The Oilers 1-2-1 in their last 4. While they came into this series red hot, the Panthers have been able to outplay them throughout this series. The over 6.5 cashing in 7 of the last 8 for Edmonton. The Oilers 3-1 in their last 4 road games, and they've scored at least 3 in 16 of their last 19 games. The Panthers 11-4 in their last 15. They've cashed the over in 9 of their last 11. 6-1-1 in their last 8. Oops, error. 6-1-1 in the last 8 at home against Edmonton. And this Panthers team scores 5 goals. 9 of their last 13 games, they've scored 5 goals. And it's not easy to score 5 goals in the playoffs. It just isn't. But this Panthers team, we'll talk a little bit more about them in a bit. 11-5 in the last 16 against Edmonton. They've just owned the Oilers. Taking a look at Oilers players that are playing well heading into this game. Draisaitl, of course, able to get a point in the last game. 10 of his last 11 games getting a point. McDavid as well, points in 9 of 10, but not hitting the double point range. McDavid's actually been, I don't want to say quiet, but looking at this, Perry, goal in 5 of 7, a point in 6 of 7. Matthias Ekholm, point in 9 of 10. He has been incredibly consistent. I think it's 9 of 10. That might be an error too, guys. I think that might be an error. Bear with me for a second. I do want to check that since we're here. Bear with me for a second. Evan Bouchard, an assist in 4 of his last 5 games, and at least 3 shots on goal in 5 games in a row. Even last game when the Oilers just weren't shooting the puck a ton, Bouchard was able to get there and was able to get those 3 shots. So Matthias Ekholm, it's 5 of 6. 5 of his last 6 games in the playoffs, not 9 of 10. So that is a mistake by me. I apologize. Looking at the Florida Panthers, Matthew Tkachuk, an assist in 8 of 10. Sam Bennett has scored in 5 of his last 6 games and 7 of his last 10. Obviously a point in 9 of 10. On the top line, Verhaeghe a point in 5 of 6. Reinhart scored in 3 consecutive games. And then the three guys in the bottom, that's the third line. Eetu Luostarinen, an assistant 3 of 4. Lundell, a point and 5 of 6. Marchand, 0.6 of 8, and he scored in 4 of his last 5. So why are the Panthers scoring 5 goals in a lot of games? It's because they've got offense, consistent offense through their top 3 lines. You can put any one of those top 3 lines out there, and they're going to perform, which is what's been happening here in this series. Plays for Game 6. The over 6.5 plus 102 at FanDuel. I've cashed the over in all 5 games in this series. You guys know me. I'm a streak rider. I'm going to continue to ride that over streak. There's absolutely no reason to jump off now, especially in an elimination game. Florida Panthers minus 1.5 plus 168. I think the Panthers win the cup in Game 6, and I think they win this game by margin. Whether they need the empty net goal in the third period or not will be determined. But this Oilers team, yes, I expect them to come out strong in the first period, but this Panthers team is just too much for them. And I like the Panthers to finish this. Give me Sam Bennett, anytime goal plus 180. Shouldn't be any big surprise there. Give me Marchand plus 250. And then give me Reinhart plus 210, who scored in 3 consecutive games. And that's what I like here for Game 6. I think the series is over. Marchand and Lundell was the only bet I won last night, unfortunately. Oh, no, Hal, I'm sorry. Were you on the Oilers? I think a lot of people kind of like the Oilers, and, you know, I've been sticking with the total in this series. You guys know that. But I'm going to go with the side here in this one, as well as the over, of course. Make sure to hit the like button if you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. This might be the last Picks on Net episode of the season. And I don't want to say I'm hoping that it is, but because I'm on the Panthers puck line, I'm hoping that this is the last Picks on Net episode of the season. So make sure to stick around. We're going to have plenty of hockey content throughout the off season. I'm going to be doing something for free agency, most likely a live show on free agency day. We'll have to see how all that works out, but stay tuned to the channel. Thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you on other videos on the channel, but hopefully no more Picks on Net episodes the rest of the season. I was on the Oilers last night, yes, but that's okay. Thanks as always, Terry. No problem, Hal. Best of luck, everyone, and we'll see you again.